Hey everyone, we are back finally for another video Saturday review. Have had a lot happen in the last 4 or 5 weeks, I believe, since I last made a video. Of course, for a good number of you that have followed me when I wrote for the Friday the 13th Films.com website, I've been making these video Saturday reviews for maybe the better part of a year almost now. But times change, things change, and I am now writing and running my own Friday the 13th website. It's been a busy last 2 weeks. A lot of work getting the site that I am now running and operating and owning up to par with what I think is a good quality, not only just overall website, but Friday the 13th website. And so I guess before I get into the review of what I'm going to get into today, which is the Aquarius yearly calendars that they produced for a span of 3 years, just a little bit about the new site. It is going to be about what you see now, for now. Getting feelers out there when I decided to go my own way and start my own project with this website. I wanted to make sure that, one, I'd have enough people visiting the website for me to continue doing it past a couple of months, and two, I wanted to make sure that people were comfortable with me running my own website, which it seems to this point to be very well received. I've gotten a lot of compliments on everything. I am in no way trying to compete with anyone's website, which is, my new website is FridayThe13thFranchise.com. Yes, it is very similar to my previous website that I wrote for before, but I found it to be a relevant domain name. I look at the Friday the 13th series as a franchise, and so I thought it was appropriate to name it that. So, big things for that website coming up in the next year. I hope to not only be adding a lot of content to the website. Yes, it is a blog formatted website. However, it is not specifically just a blog. I will be posting new news and updates on the website, like I always have. But I also will be having sections of the website, like a lot of you have probably noticed already, dedicated to fan films, the convention circuit for the Friday the 13th alumni who attend those. I'm eventually going to have a film location section for my website. I'm also going to have, I actually already have the interview section, which I will be getting new interviews on the website to go along with some existing interviews I've done in the past. Those are coming soon. Hopefully I can get those up and get them formatted within the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So anyways, I guess that's off topic from what I wanted to start off with, but I appreciate everyone who's come to my new website. It's meant a lot to me, and I've got, like I said, very good response, and I really do appreciate it. It seems like lately we're starting to get a lot of Friday the 13th websites popping up, new ones, and so it's great to see so many people visiting my website. That means I'm doing something right. Anyway, so for the new video review Saturday, like I mentioned, I'm going to take a look at the 3 calendars that were produced by Aquarius Publishing. They produced calendars for 2007, 2008, 2009 in conjunction with New Line Cinema. Why they didn't produce one for 2010 or beyond is beyond me. I don't know the logistics of that. I don't know if they lost the licensing or if they just kind of ran out of ideas for what images to put on a 12-month calendar. But and this kind of goes against what I usually do for collecting. I usually collect, movie memorabilia from the movies themselves, any kind of media, whatnot. For those of you who follow me on my videos before. But I thought these were relevant because each calendar had what I view as unique imagery for the films. I'll move this up here. Maybe I won't get as much of a glare. I haven't taken the foil off of these calendars yet because I don't want to open them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. If I'm going to sell them at some point, or I may just hold on to them for the sake of owning them, which is what I do for, you know, mostly everything else that I have here. But anyways, I don't know, like this 2007 calendar, you know, I think everyone has seen these images before that are on for each month. However, I do think these are pretty unique in the angles that they show the images. I don't think these are the type of angles of these images that you've seen in the past, and they just really intrigue me, which is why I decided to buy these originally, at least the first one. I don't know which month these are because I've never opened this up like I mentioned before, but you know, just the angle of the images just looks to be a little different than what we're used to seeing. So I really, for the most part, for these, so I just really liked, like I said, the different images that are depicted. So that's that one, and then the 2008 calendar is my favorite, whatever you want to call it, cover for the calendar, because I've always liked the original poster for Jason Takes Manhattan. I thought it was much cooler. And this one, they do show other images, but it's basically just all different images of Jason in his different various stages. Like, and even this, you know, that photo of Jason you don't see from Jason Goes to Hell very often, and so I thought that was cool. We've all seen that one in some way, shape, or form, especially this one for Jason Goes to Hell. Now, that angle of Jason from Jason Takes Manhattan, we've seen the reverse side of it in the movie. We've seen Pamela Voorhees' head there. We've seen Steve Dash break through the window there. Yeah, we've seen that one. You know, these are pretty standard images that we've seen in the past. I do like this one from the trailer from Jason Takes Manhattan. Of course, you know, Jason never had a machete in the movie. This was just filmed for the trailer, and that's not Kane Hodder wearing the Jason getup, because they had to film the trailer in New York, and Kane was not available to do that. So, but in my mind, the money calendar to own is the 2009 calendar, and I say that because this is the calendar that has all the international posters on it, and up until probably last year, maybe the year before, a lot of people didn't even see these posters before. A lot of people didn't. I'll admit that there was probably three on here I hadn't seen before. I had not seen the Japanese A New Beginning poster, which is right there. I've shown this, and I've or showcased these posters, all of them, on the previous website I wrote for. But I'm going to go ahead and get these posters, these images for these posters again, and I'll do a write-up on my site for that now, just for the people who haven't seen those before. Now this one up here is supposed to be for A New Beginning, and the one poster I found for it, the image at least, is an Italian poster for A New Beginning, and so I thought that was pretty cool. This one is also supposed to be for A New Beginning, and from what I'm told, and I've also found out, is this poster is actually, or this artwork is a ripoff from a different horror movie. The image of the poster I found was a Turkish poster, and apparently a different horror movie had that girl with that Sith blade in it, and the two. My camera's not great, but if you look on the Sith blade, there's two people running, a guy chasing a girl. All of that is on the poster for another horror movie. And all they did here was add the Jason, the Roy mask on the right side, hockey mask, and put the New Beginning titles in there. So, but that's just, and this one here is the standard U.S. for Part 1. That's the U.K. Quad for Part 1. That's an alternate Part 1. That's the Japanese Part 2 poster. That is the Japanese Part 1 poster. That is an alternate A New Beginning poster, I believe. I mean, I've seen that in Spanish, I've seen it in Italian. So, like I mentioned, the Japanese A New Beginning poster. That is the standard U.S. Jason Goes to Hell. That one is the Japanese The New Blood poster, and then the standard U.S. New Blood poster. So, anyways, so I just wanted to show you guys these three these three calendars. Just to give you an idea that, you know, even when something like this comes out, it may seem trivial to everybody. but you never know what kind of hidden gems are lying in wait for you to find in regards to the images that are on them. So that's the video review for today. I will be doing these more consistently again. I got my video camcorder to work. I have everything in order now from before the holidays, so I can do this more consistently. But again, I wanted to thank everybody who has come to my new website, FridayThe13thFranchise.com, and supported me and let other people know about me. It means a lot to me. I've put a lot of myself, my hard work, and a lot of energy into writing about this series, and to see the response I got this last 2 weeks has been great. So let people know. I do this for you guys. I do this for the fans. I enjoy doing it, otherwise I wouldn't do it. And I hope to create something special here in the next year or two. So until next week, guys, take it easy. Bye.